Alright, so in this one, I'm going to be showing you a really weird, unorthodox mod for stabilizers. I've never seen anyone do this. It's probably going to freak out a lot of people in the community because it's definitely not normal, but let's check it out. So you hear that right away. There's some rattle there. Mostly on this side. Honestly, it's close, but it's not perfect. And I mean, I'm using Jorok V2s. I Band-Aid modded them. I uh, lubed them, Kratox 205G, the whole shebang, minus the holy mod. I didn't holy mod them. I'm gonna try that next time in my next set of stabilizers that I work on. But I already put them in the board, and I'm not taking it apart to redo them. And especially with the GMMK Pro, with the PCB mount stabilizers, to get access to the stabilizers again, you have to take the whole thing apart, get all the switches out, take the actually you probably don't have to take all of the switches out, but you have to disconnect the plate from the PCB and just get the PCB raw so you can unscrew and get the stabilizers out. That's honestly one advantage of clip-in stabs, the ones that go into the plate, is you just take the keycap off. And so these are PCB mount, but for the plate mount ones, there'll be little clips right here, and you could just take the switch out and then clip them, and you get the stabilizer out again. You could work on it and keep tuning it. So what we're going to do is grab a washer. That's right, a washer. Very thin, as thin as you can get, and just inner diameter, just big enough so that it slips over the stem of the stabilizer. So basically how I came to this idea is what I noticed that if I tilted the keycaps, and this works for any of the stabilized keycaps, I found that I could tune them by tilting it just a little bit on one side or another, and then it would end up removing rattle. The one problem with that is it's pretty inconsistent and tough to try to tilt it. And if you end up later pressing the key a little too hard, it'll push it back down and undo that, fine-tuned tilting that you had done. So I'm going to take a washer like this, and we're just going to put it over the stabilizer. One thing to note is that this will only work with, at least from design, from what I've seen, all of the PCB mount stabilizers don't have the extra little clips. Not clips, but there's the housing. See, it's flat around the outside. It's just this stem that goes up and down. What I've seen is on plate mounted ones, there's extra little stands on these four corners. So that'll obviously block the washer. You could probably cut down the outside housing so that it looks like this, but I have yet to try that. So so depending on the side, you might have to test this out, see which side works better. Maybe both. I don't know if that'll end up actually being advantageous, but I'm gonna put the washer on, and then just keycap goes straight on. Try to press it down on both sides, and voila. There's like ever so slightly. I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty damn good. We'd really be nitpicking here if we're trying to fix it beyond that. Now, obviously, one of the disadvantages is it does tilt the keycap a little bit. For me, I really don't care. It doesn't matter that much. Maybe if you're used to hitting the backspace on this side, tilting it that way might help, or vice versa. If you hit it on this side, you might want to tilt it that way. At the end of the day, whoever works for the stabilizer, for me, I'd rather have, yeah, I'd rather have my key sound like that and then deal with just a little bit of tilting than have it flat but it rattles all the time. So that's a nice sound. You hit down the left side there. Really nice. Yeah, so there's the mod. Give it a go. Let me know if it works out for you as well. I'm definitely going to be using this mod in the future, and I did actually use it on the other keys as well. So yeah, let me know what you think. Drop a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Enjoy. I'll see you in the next one.